What's up, guys? John here with Treasure Box Gaming. I just got first place at locals with a new deck. It was first locals, the new format, and I played PK Brave. I won an El Dorado box, so I guess that's cool. Yeah, the deck, Phantom Knights obviously was a player before the new Grain Crater set, but with the Brave stuff, that slots in really well. And a lot of people consider this to probably be the best deck in the new format, and so I thought I'd show you guys a list, even though my list honestly was not very good. I just kind of threw it together last minute, but we'll show you guys regardless. First off, I'm playing a 45 card version, and so I have a little bit more gas than other versions you might see floating around, but we'll get to that. So for the Phantom Knights, this is really standard. 3 Torn Scales, 3 Boots, 2 Cloak, a Stain Greaves, and a Gloves. I'm not going to explain what all the cards do. They've been out for a while. But yeah, these are just, it's really important to open one of these because you just want a Phantom Knight to normal summon usually. You can't use the effect of the Phantom Knight, like if you open this guy, because it conflicts with the Brave stuff. So like, unless you have a hand where you specifically know you're not going for Braves, you can't use their effect, but it's good to open just like one of these, and then just link with it and use its effect later. For the Brave stuff, we got the little package, pretty self-explanatory. This, just to fetch the right, and then this is your Omni Negate that you can set up before you combo. In this deck, the Aquamancer kind of has a dual purpose, where if you already have the Brave token, you can just special it from your hand, and it's a level 3 extender. So that's kind of why it slots so perfectly into this deck. DP package, the Scythe, which is a lot of the time our win condition when we're going first. It's just setting up a Scythe lock backed by Griffin. For some more level 3s, I play the Burning Abyss engine still. The good part about this is that if you can get 2 level 3s and get to a Cherubini, then playing this little engine guarantees you to get to the Scythe lock. So I'm still messing around with it. A lot of people have opted to cut it, just less bricks in the deck, but it's very powerful. Part of the reason I'm playing 45, to see less bricks, and just threw in some more extenders. So we got the 2 Psychic extenders for E-Telly, and also just, if you draw them, they're just generic extenders. I'm playing 2 Junk Forward and 2 Kagamucha Knight, just level 3 extenders. Kagamucha Knight lost a lot of its importance in the deck, being able to chain block Tour Guide, because obviously they don't play that anymore because of the Brave stuff. But it's still a level 3 extender that you can search with Rhoda, which I like. You could play the Dangers theoretically. There's some like wonky situations where you have a card in hand, like a Dasher or a Celestial that you really don't want to discard, but honestly these could probably be the Dangers. And then maybe I'd keep Junk Forward. For the spells, we have the Brave engine. I am playing the Draco back in the main. A lot of people you'll see you can elect to side this. Essentially the power of this card is that it's a free discard that you can get off Fateful, and it'll just re-equip itself to the Brave token. So you essentially don't have to neg after you search for like Griffin. And then going second, it actually is pretty relevant for breaking boards. I am electing to main it and just play more cards, hopefully mitigate the extra brick. I got 3 E-Telly, back to 3 as of this list. Your only 2 targets are of course the Psychic Wielder and Tracker, but it's enough. 2 Fusion Destiny instead of 3 now, of course. And then Rhoda and Foolish, both very good cards in this deck. Foolish can get you into the Brave engine by sending Water Enchantress, and then banishing it to search the right. So it's extra important in this deck because it can get you into either engine very comfortably. And then Rhoda for a generic extender or into your PKs. So this card, I played Imperm, but it was because I was missing droplets. I did not have droplets today. But you absolutely should not play Imperm, and you should be playing Droplet. My next choice was Ash, but I actually forgot those at home, and the only thing I had 3 of on me was the Imperms, so I played this, but it's actively like pretty bad because it stops your Shade Brigandine. So yeah, I would definitely be playing droplets in this spot. 3 Fogblade, a Wings, and a Shade Brigandine. Shade Brigandine is one that people have opted to start cutting, but I still like it. It's part of the combo where if you just get into Cherubini, if you play the BAs, you're guaranteed the Dagda Scythe lock. So, and then 3 Fogblade and Wings is pretty standard, honestly. Let's go into side and extra. I'll do side first. The side was very last minute thrown together. 3 Lancia, 3 Nib, 3 Droll, 2 Lightning Storms, a Feather Duster, so just back removal, and then 3 Anti-Spell. Anti-Spell is sort of win more, so I'm kind of back and forth on this card. I don't actually know if it's going to be any good going forward. The one, like, this actually came up today where, like, I did the Scythe Lock combo, and then I just set Anti-Spell, and it plays around droplets, because what you do is you just DPE yourself on your turn to get rid of the Anaconda, and then during draw phase you flip this, and so even if they have droplet, they have nothing, they can't droplet your DP because it's not on board yet. But it's kind of win more, so I don't know if I'm liking this card going forward, but that did actually come up today. And these just generic trap deck hate. There seem to be a lot of Eldritch and stuff going around right now. And then all these for basically if you're going second against other combo decks like Phantom Knights and stuff. This card's pretty good against the Brave Engine in my experience. And yeah, just otherwise, you know, generic stuff for Phantom Knight. Some stuff can go in against Prank Kids like the Nibs, or maybe against Sword Soul. Just depends. I just like having the hand traps on the side. For the extra deck, there's 2 Break Sword right now. I'm probably going to cut one of these for the Dark Charmer when it's officially legal. I play a level 4 to make, it doesn't come out very often, but it's so you can make it off of Shade Brigandine or Stain Greaves if you've used its effect, or Break Sword Resurrecting. And I play Redoor because I play Brigandine, so it can trigger the trap effect, which is the good one. The other option is Nightmare in the slot, or just honestly not playing rank 4 at all. We've got Leviair to bring back banished Phantom Knights. Downard and Zeus, pretty self-explanatory. The 1 fusion monster, of course, the DPE. And then for the Lynx, we have Lynx Spider. You have to play Lynx Spider now, not only for Shade Brigandine, but also in case you want to use the Brave stuff to go into Verte Anaconda. Of course, you knew this was coming. IP is pretty good for, you don't end on it often, but you can turn random monsters into darks if you want to go into Shade or Bardiche. So that's pretty good. But then also it is an extra interaction you can end on if you choose to. Or if maybe if you get interrupted and you end on this instead of your like normal combo. Cherubini, very important. Dagda, very important for setting the Scythe. And then games 2 and 3 you can set the Lancia also. Doesn't really come up, but Unicorn, pretty much for the access code. And then of course the mascot of the deck is Bardiche. So yeah, that is the deck. My build could be a lot better. This is just a very rough draft because I wanted to play Phantom Knights for locals last minute. Also, shout out to Georgie. This is his Brave Engine, so shout out to him for loaning it to me. And yeah, stay tuned, guys, for more videos from the channel. I know we took a little bit of a break, but we're back at it again. So yeah, thanks for watching.